the next one. So we have a code challenge coming up, but before that, we have a Slido. So we'll do the Slido, but before, let's do the Slido first, and then we'll move towards the Bolly quiz, right? So we enjoy both. So let's start with the Slido. I hope you have your mobile phones with you. So I'll be sharing the screen in a minute. So get ready with your phones. And let me share the screen. Here we go. Okay, so I can see a lot of people are already joining. That's great. And the price for this particular quiz is $150. So now we are going up from 100 to 150. Great. I wish I could play the game. But anyway, I'm the host, and let's enjoy this game. So I can see a lot of people are joining. How many people have actually joined this?
We're up to about 27:30. I think maybe wait another 50. We're gonna start the music, the ominous music, and we've got some.
So why don't they join? This is for $150, right? But then we have a coding challenge coming up, and the price for that is $1,000. Come on, developers! I know you're itching to code.
That's $1,000 for the code. That's an amazing prize to make an app on CorDapp. Is that a good price? Is that a good prize? You're a developer, Naveen.
That's a good one, very good one. I would sit for the entire night to complete that.
Well, they have a whole week. That's the best part. They got a week. Okay, we've got about. It looks like we've got about 50 people. So if you want
50, yeah.
Maybe start.
Time to start. Great. So now let's move towards the first question. And Raja, I know I'm counting on you, Raja. Come on, you can do it. So, in fact, everyone, but my bet is with Raja this time. So let's go with the first question. So first question, who is the founder of Unix? Options: Linus Torvald, Steve Woz, Ken Thompson, Nick Anderson. 5, 4, 3, 2. In fact, I will be going quickly for the options, and let's see what you have chosen. Most of you are saying Linus Torvald. Let's see the right answer. Oh, it's Ken Thompson. Maybe you got confused with Linux, not Unix. Okay. Second question. What does NPM in Node.js stand for? You can see the options. 10 more seconds. 7, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time up, and let's see what you have answered there. Oh, most of you are saying Node Package Manager, and that's the correct answer. Good job. Now with this, let's see the leaderboard. And here we go. Oh, Pranav is doing well. Pranav on top. We got Goldberg on the second position. And I know who is R, but let's go for the third question. And here we go. Which of this is not directly related to cloud computing? And you can see the options there. 8 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's see what you have answered there. Okay, most of you are saying V8 engine, and that is correct. Next question. Now, last two questions will be pretty difficult, so let's try. Which of this is not created by Ken Thompson? Is it B, Go, Unix, LiveScript? 2, 1, and let's see the options, what you have selected. Okay, there's a confusion between Go and LiveScript, and the answer is LiveScript. Go is created by Ken Thompson. And the last question will be difficult. Try to answer this. Here we go. Last one. In Java, closures are implemented with the help of. You can see the options there. In fact, for this, I will go quickly for the options. 2 more seconds. And done. And let's see what you have selected. Most of you are saying Lambda expressions. Let's see. And that is correct. I thought it was difficult. Good job, everyone. But then we have to also see the timing. Let's see the leaderboard. Oh, R is on top. But who is this R? R will send you the mail on your mail mentioned while registration.
Naveen, who's R?
R is a programming language. Is that a bot? A software bot? Not
They're a good
sure.
bot. They're very fast.
Yeah. Awesome. So that was the quiz for. So congratulations, R. You will receive your mail soon. Great. So that was the quiz. Now it's time to move towards the another one, which is a Bolly quiz. Dalai, all set for the Bolly quiz? So from technical to Bollywood, it's fun, double fun. All yours, Dalai.
Always ready for another poll. I hope everybody else is ready for another poll. Let's pull it up. What's the question this time? Okay. In Chalbaz, which actress played the double role of separated twin sisters, which is a classic trope in Bollywood? Was it A. Juhi Chawla, B. Meenakshi Seshadri, C. Sridevi, or D. my first ever co-star, Madhuri Dixit? Come on, put your votes in. Let's see if you can get this one. All right, guys, I'm going to do this one fast to see if everybody got it. Has everybody voted? Has everybody put their votes in?
People are still voting. We're trying to get to 75%. We're waiting for 2 more people, 3 more people. All right.
Okay, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull up the results. Okay, 20% for Juhi, 27 for Meenakshi, 41 for Sridevi, and 13 for Madhuri. What a coincidence. 13 is my lucky number. But the correct answer is Sridevi. Look at you guys. You got it right. You're on a roll today.
Yeah. For the first time, I knew the answer. Great. Yay, I did well. So thank you so much, Dalai, for the Bolly quiz. So that was fun double. Now it's time for the code challenge. It's time to win that $1,000. So Peter, all yours. Gifting $1,000 with the code.
Thanks, Navin. Thanks, Navin. So yeah, Peter is back, back on stage. So we will announce one of our activities that we will have for the rest, starting today until Friday. So that will be our APAC Developer Week Code Challenge. So it's not really a hackathon, but it's worked just like a hackathon. So during the R3 APAC Developer Week, we want to ask you to build a qualifying app using Corda or Conclave for an opportunity to win $1,000 US. So what does that mean? A qualifying app. So it can be a Corda 4 app, or it can be a Corda 5 app, because that we will have some tutoring sessions going spread out of the week. And if you were here during the Monday sessions, we just introduced all of you the Conclave. So we will have both Corda 4 bootcamps and Conclave bootcamps tomorrow. So if you absolutely know nothing about developing in the R3 product families, you can come like tomorrow morning in India Standard Time. You can join both sessions, and then Sneha and Ashish will actually teach you how to write a CorDapp in order to win $1,000 tomorrow morning. And in terms of the application's contents, there are no formal guidelines for qualifying applications other than it should be appropriate for wide audiences. And you know what I mean by that is we do not give you a hard line for what kind of application you can deploy, but just make sure that they are appropriate for viewings, and they are appropriate for all the contents of your applications. So we will announce the honors. We will announce the winners in Friday. We have basically a ceremonies for announcing the winners, and then in the sessions on Friday, we will actually go through the application to explain to you that why we think that project wins the projects, and of course, how we're gonna evaluate the application is based on following steps. So let me actually stop sharing the PowerPoint and actually share my screen. So I'm sharing my screen. So that's our CorDapp GitHub. So in this CorDapp GitHub, you see we already have the templates for you, and then there are multiple samples. We don't. You can either develop in the Java language or the Kotlin language for the CorDapp platform, or you can use Java to develop in the Conclave, building a Conclave project. So the reason I'm showing you is we do have samples that's in our GitHub account. And if you look at some of the folders, look at the advanced ones. So those are the most somewhat advanced. And if you go in through some of the project, you see we build a game called Snake and Ladders. And that means if you go on, you can play the game, blah, blah, blah. Remember, guys, you do have 5 days. So we have high standards to evaluate who's the winner. And for example, if you go to this auction CorDapp, you can see there's also front-end UIs about this application. We do not necessarily require you to build a UI, but that's might be one of the factors that we evaluate your project. So how you turn this into our like how you turn in your project is just go to your repositories. For example, if I go to mine, my repositories has different projects. I have tutorial. I written tutorials for CorDapp. I wrote in token SDKs, etc. So just publish your project to your personal GitHub account and then send us a link. And again, our emails is at devrel@r3.com. Ashutosh or Sneha, can you drop our emails in the chat so everybody can have it? So again, it's devrel@r3.com. So that's basically, yeah, clock is ticking, everybody start coding. So yeah, and that will be our announcement for the CorDapp Code Challenge. Let me see, do we have any questions in the chat? Let me take the time and answer the questions. Yes, Sneha is also dropping all the samples link and the template link. What would be the use case? So there will be no restriction on the use case. Today, I think in my sessions, the CorDapp use case sessions, I talk about 4 use cases: digital asset, insurance, banking settlements, and the last one is on global trading. So those are very big projects. But for you, you can think about any token app, or in our tutorials, I wrote an Apple step. I want to buy an apple from a farm, right? And then the ranch, the farm can actually issue Apple vouchers, and then I use the vouchers to redeem the apples when the basket of apple is actually produced. So all kinds of scenarios can be, compete in the applications. If nobody play the game, you just write an Apple Stem app, then you will win $1,000. So, so we don't have limitations on the use cases, but we would, but feel free to go through our samples, and we will actually suggest you to go through our samples. Because that will give you some ideas of how you can use this DLT technology, this blockchain technology, to actually have some use cases. And how do we submit our solutions? Yeah, I will say it again. So post your solutions or your CorDapp applications, Conclave applications, or both, actually. Yeah, I think maybe you can develop like 2 applications. So post it in your personal GitHub and then email the repo links to us at devrel@r3.com. And I will, yeah, I think my colleague already dropped the email into the chat, Gabriel@r3.com, many times. Okay, so I think that's it for the announcement. And make sure that you show up for the ceremonies, the winning announced ceremonies on Friday. Otherwise, if you don't show up, then the chance will be other people, the prize will be other people's. So yeah, show up for Friday.
You have to be, Peter, that's a good point. You have to be there to win,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then I guess the one question that I think some people were asking is that what are you guys looking for in a great app? Like, what are some things that people should be working on to make it something that's going to wow you guys?
Okay, so that's a great question. So let me actually share my screen again, just real quick. So I actually have my applications come in handy just right here. So in a Corda, I'm just using Corda as an example, again, for Conclave, it will be the same thing. We're looking for completeness. So in the Corda situation, there will be the contract and then the flow. So if we go into the folders, we'll see the Corda family, the Corda product has state, contract, and flow. And if we go into each of the code, then we see that we have a state, which is the object in the Corda blockchain platform. And then if we look at contracts, then the contract is the things that verifies the validity of the transactions. So the first thing we look for is completeness. That means you have to implement some contract rules for your applications, because in the blockchain space, everything is transaction based. You can't just say, oh, my transaction will pass regardless of the rules. So if I can write a real quick applications by deleting all the rules, so is not what we want to see. We want to see the first thing is completeness. You got to have a state, contract, and a flow. And if you fell into the advanced quadrant, then we can start thinking about writing a client and then build a UI in front of it. But again, that's not required. The fundamentals for us judging which application is better than others will be the completeness of the state, contract, and the flow. So that's the first thing. The second thing is we're looking you to have some use some of the features that we have in our Corda product family, the feature families. So we have the folder in our samples called a feature set. So we have blacklist, meaning we can use attachments, we can use confidential identities, we can use contract SDKs, we can use Corda service, something like observable state or Oracle or curable state, stuff like that. So if you can use more features out of just a basic CorDapp, so that will also get you a step ahead of the other projects. And next, we have the SDK families. We have the token SDK and we have the account SDK. And we have the business membership SDK. So if you can use any of the SDK, so that's, again, it's the next tier. So that will be the things we're looking for is, first thing is completeness. The second one is actually using some of the features of the Corda core. And then the next tier is using the feature set SDKs that Corda provides. And I think that will be the primary thing for the competitions. Yes.
I think Divya was also putting something into the chat that I thought was pretty good. If you have any technical questions, Divya, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, so like while developing your CorDapp, if you have any technical questions, so you could join our office hours. We have an office hour scheduled for tomorrow and for the coming days as well. So if you have any questions, even simple doubts, you could join in there and ask us.
There's a question in the chat just before you guys go.
Yeah, I saw there's another question popping up. Solution to be built individual, or we can be in friends teams. It's either way. It can be individual or friends team. We didn't want to make it too administrative, so it looks like, oh, you gotta form teams, you gotta reach out to people, etc. If you want to do it alone, feel free. But if you have a couple of friends just hanging with you constantly, then feel free. Yes. Where's the excitement? It's $1,000.
1 second, we can get you some excitement. Mike?
Looks like seriousness.
Here comes the excitement and the applause. Ready?
Yes. So I think there's no more questions about the code challenge. So shall we actually kickstart maybe a quiz or?
Yeah, Naveen's gonna take over right now. Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Thanks.
So thank you so
Thanks,
much,
everyone.
Peter, and the team. Great. So I hope you are excited. For both actually, it's not just about money; it's about the coding challenge, right? As a developer, we just need a challenge to work on, and it's quite fun. Now, after this, we are going to talk about the daily job fair. So, Adam, you there? Oh, that's great. Yeah, hi, Adam. So, can you just explain what this job fair will be all about?
Hi everyone, yeah, I'm dialing in today from the London office, and so I'm here to just explain the job fair for you for each day. It's 2 to 4 p.m. IST and 10 till 2 on Friday. So the job fair is all about us bringing in all of the partners and clients that we have as part of the R3 ecosystem that are looking for more and more developer talent on Corda and Conclave. So that's why we brought them here for you. And so the job fair will not actually be taking place here, but if you want to meet with the employers that we've brought to APAC Developer Week, you'll need to navigate to their profile and click on the recruiter profiles and schedule a meeting with them there. So you can schedule a meeting with any recruiter whenever between those times that I just mentioned before. I hope that was a helpful explanation, Navin.
Yeah, that was perfect, Adam.
And also, I should just jump in and say that, Adam, you're going to be around for the next little while here on the Zoom. If people have questions, they can come, because I see that John is asking where is the list of the companies. So maybe what would be worthwhile is, Adam, do you want to just share your screen and just take people through on the platform where they need to go?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, thanks, Kevin. I'm going to be here for the next hour and a half or so. I'm going to be here every afternoon to explain how it works. And I'll just show you just now how to meet. So if you just give me a moment, I'm going to share my screen. Yeah, so when you're in the homepage of Hub below, you can actually just tab to this employers page. And here you can see all of the wonderful employers and partners that we have here. They're all looking for Corda and Conclave talent. And you can find out more about them if my screen doesn't freeze. If you just click in to any of their profiles, and you can read all about them here. You can visit their careers page and you can read about what they're up to here. And once you've decided that an employer is of interest, then just scroll down and click on a recruiter profile. So say I decided I wanted to meet with Vikram at HCL. I could either chat with him to arrange a meeting, or preferably I would just click meet, and I can see when Vikram's available, and I can schedule a meeting with him here. And so we've got 20 employers here that you can go to. Many of them have got multiple recruiters. Please reach out. You just click through the button and it will schedule a meeting with them. It's really, really as simple as that. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else to say. Yeah, you just arrange 15-minute meetings and you can take them within the Hub below platform, and they'll get the request on their side. And yeah, they're all here because they're keen to meet developers. So I hope that was helpful. If you have any more questions, please just drop in the chat and I'll answer about anything I can. It looks like Vikram is very excited to, well, pleased that I've give it a shout out. Go arrange a meeting with Vikram if you want to work at HCL.
Hey, Adam, we're going to get Naveen and Delai are going to wrap up, and then we're going to leave you and let people ask questions if they want to. So we'll be right back.
Okay, great. So that was day one, awesome sessions, right? We have talked about the use cases, technical 01, we have seen Conclave. In fact, it's not just day one, right? We have 4 more days to go. So tomorrow we are going to have different sessions. We'll be having a boot camp. So I know a lot of people are waiting for the actual code. The technical one is coming tomorrow. Then of course we have the Mark magicians will be coming back for the 15 minutes. And then we have Conclave code, Conclave demo. We have office hours where you can ask questions, where you can get the help of the code challenge. So that's for tomorrow. And I hope you had an awesome day. In fact, I had an awesome day listening to all these sessions. So Delai, how was your experience?
I had an amazing day. I feel like I've learned so much. I feel like by the end of this week, I'm going to take over the world with all this information that I've got. But for now, I was wondering if everybody just wanted to do one last poll for the day. And
Yeah, I'm always open for the poll, Bollywood poll.
Yes,
Yay.
wonderful. So let's pull up one more Bollywood poll and let's go for it. Let's test your knowledge. All right. Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum, Kal Ho Na Ho and Kabhi Alvida Na Kehna were produced by Dharma Productions, one of the most iconic productions in India. Which of the following actors or actresses appeared in all 4 films? Was it Amitabh Bachchan, the Big B? Was it Preeti Zinta, the breakout star? Was it Shah Rukh Khan, the absolute heartthrob of India for years? Or was it Saif Ali Khan, who at this point was a newcomer? Go on, put your votes in, see if you know this. This is a pretty iconic question. I see Naveen is confused. I feel like you don't know the answer again. You need to do your research.
I'm just Googling it.
Cheating, absolute cheating. Qualified. Okay, all right. I hope everybody's put their votes in. All right, I think should we pull up the results, the final results for today? Oh my gosh, Shah Rukh Khan, 77% by a mile. Everybody got it right. Well, except for me, but oh, listen to you guys. You get better and better. We have consistently gotten majority correct answers. Look at that. Wonderful way to end the day. See you guys tomorrow.
Awesome. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed. See you tomorrow. You can stay here with Adam. Adam, all yours.
Hi guys, yeah, I'm sticking around to ask any questions that you have about the job fair. Thanks, Navin. It's been a great day today.